guys, welcome back. Brandon here with Whitetails&Timber. Another beautiful weekend out on the property here. We're over at Reese's condo today, taking a look at the food plots real quick just to see. It's only been a week, but we already have some growth coming in. So this was our clover and kind of just throw and grow mix, and you can see we got little sprouts kind of all over the place. And some of that stuff is all sprouting what we planted, and then there's probably some natural stuff over there that's just growing up from weeds or whatever, but it's turned out pretty good just in a week. So go take a look at some of the other plots. Some of them didn't do as great as this one, but yeah, it's only been a week, so we'll give it some time. Got the seed drill all fixed up today, kind of half of it. We had to redo the smaller seed feeds, just basically using some irrigation hose that we had laying around, and it turned out pretty good compared to what it was, which was old rusted steel tubes that need to come out, and all the throats were clogged anyways, so we got them all cleaned up. Show you what that looks like, and we'll get to seeding. And you can see all of our chutes here for our smaller seed have been replaced with the water hose pretty much. Looking a lot better than what it was previously, which was pretty much kind of a mix of just corrugated tube and then as well as steel tube, which this stuff starts to rust and, you know, doesn't look as great. So that's next on the agenda, but see how well it works. All these throats here were all gummed up with crap, so we clean those guys out, so hopefully we get a lot more of the smaller seed to go in. Should turn out a lot better. So before, we had a bunch of basically chains dangling from each of these discs, and instead what we did was we took a nice angle iron, put it together for the span, and then actually took tire chain, basically just attached it to that angle iron, and now we got somewhat of a drag to kind of go back over where it was disc, you know, kind of cover the seed back up. So we'll see how well that works. Start filling up the drill and get to seed in the plot here. Alright, just got done with dragging the plot behind us after planting it, and we got alfalfa in that field here, and now we're doing some cowpeas, soybeans, and buckwheat in this field here. So I'm gonna get some drone shots, and then we can see how it goes. Alrighty guys, north plot's done. South plot's just left to do. We just gotta fertilize. Pretty much after you saw us run the seed drill, I just took our ATV here, much like you saw last video. Hooked up the drag, drug it across on top of the seed just to bury it a little bit lower, because we're doing cowpeas and soybeans and buckwheat. So in order for that, they had to be at that inch and a half range, and our seeder, you know, kind of gets there, but at the same time, depending on the level of the ground, it may not get that deep. So just running the drag over, kind of threw some dirt on top of the seeds just to see how they do. Now I only ran the drag in patterns, so I did a row, skipped a row, skipped a row. That way I can see the progress if it made any difference. Because as you saw, we saw that we made that little drag on the back of the seeder. I was doing okay, but I just want to see if this does any better. I guess we'll see it towards season. So just got to fertilize this field, and then we're wrapped up with this one. And then I got to fertilize the north plot, Reese's plot, and then Licking Tree just north of us. And should be pretty much it for food plots until we start coming back in to do, I think we're doing 2 or 3 late season food plots. I haven't done late season yet, so we'll see how that goes, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this fertilizer loaded up. So currently using an AgriFab broadcast spreader 125, and I've noticed with this feed that I'm using, we're basically doing kind of a mix. So we're doing a mix of, where'd it go? Nitrogen. This is a 50-pound bag. We got about half of the bag left, which we had 25 before, so now we're actually more at like 13 left. These are 2-acre parcels here. Or excuse me, these are 2 acres right here. So one here, one there. Which means we're gonna have, as I said, 13 pounds of nitrogen in here, and then we're gonna have about 25 pounds of kind of a mix, and that's gonna be this fertilizer here. So this is a 50 pound brand new bag of 3% nitrogen, 9% phosphate, and then 48% potash. But I'm going to take half of this bag, put it in here, and the remaining half is going to be used for the other plots because those barely add up to an acre. So got her nice and mixed. Go ahead and start fertilizing. With that plot done, go ahead and hit the other ones with whatever we have left. Alrighty guys, back where it all started this morning, back on Reese's plot here. Just finished fertilizing and I don't know, my camera stopped recording because of storage, but we got the north plot over there done as well as Licking Tree for all fertilized, and yeah, looking pretty good. So that's pretty much the seeding. So see how it goes. Hunting season will be right around the corner. We'll just be coming up here every couple of weeks, you know, just checking on the progress of the plots and hanging out with family, so we'll see what kind of content we could cook up for you guys. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you might have learned something. And if you guys have any tips or suggestions, go ahead, leave in the comments below for us. We'd love to hear it. Otherwise, thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you in the next video.